Hi, I'm Jeff Jenkins, City Manager, City of Henrietta. Today we're here with the City of Henrietta's independent auditor, Paul Fleming. He works for Edgen, Partman, Fleming & Fleming, and basically what he is hired to do is to check and make sure the city's operations financially in an appropriate manner. First question we got for Paul is, how do you think the city did financially in this last year?
The city did pretty well financially, especially in the water and sewer fund, where it operated in the black for the first time. We had an income of about $43,000 from operations this year, whereas it had lost about $200,000 each of the last 3 years. So that was a big improvement. The general fund actually lost about $90,000, but that was all on a transaction to provide the fire department with their new building.
All right, well the next question we have is, were there any issues with any accounting methods or procedures?
Okay, well as I've talked to you about before, a lot of times we do have to make cleanup type entries when we go audit smaller cities. So we did have some of those again this year, which is, as I said, not uncommon in any city, but we made a lot less this year. Also, we've always, in the past when we've come out here, there's been some issues with bank reconciliations and things, but this year everything was reconciled and ready for us to audit. We didn't have to do any extra work to try to get everything ready like we had in the past.
All right, next question is, can you kind of compare, I guess, previous years, the performance in the enterprise fund and why that's so important to have a good operations revenue in the water and sewer fund?
Okay, well, as I mentioned earlier, in the past the water and sewer fund had sustained some pretty serious losses and had really eaten away just about all the reserves for the water and sewer fund. So this year the fact that it was in the black, made $40,000, was a big help, but it's going to take a long time to build those reserves back up to where you need them, so that, you know, when you have big repairs that come on to you unexpectedly, that you've got the fund balances to pay for it.
Paul, you were talking earlier about the general fund, how it had a slight loss last year, and I guess in the past the water fund was being supported by the general fund. Why do you think this year's loss was a little insignificant compared to previous years?
Well, as I mentioned, the purchase of the new fire department land and building was kind of a big expense this year that was over $100,000. So without that, really the general fund would have made money.
Okay, again, Paul, thanks for being here. Can you tell us what did you, again, your final thoughts on overall financial condition of the city of Henrietta?
Well, the city definitely made some strides this year to improve. Things got a lot better from September 30th of 2009 to 2010, but there's still quite a ways to go as far as getting the water and sewer fund kind of out of the red for good.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching this update video, and again, we'll do more later on. If you want some more information about the city, go to the city website at www.cityofhenrietta.com. Thank you.